Hello, I'm Eloise, your lead Beautonomy YouTube host, and for today's video we are going to be doing a Christmas get ready with me. That includes this eyeshadow look right here, eyelash application using the brand new Beautonomy luxury eyelashes, and finishing the look off with the Beautonomy complexion product. So if you're interested to see how I got this look, then make sure you keep on watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes, and I'm actually primed with a slightly darker colour than I would usually go for, and that is purely for the fact that we are doing something really warm toned. It's going to blend into my skin way better. So yeah, we've gone for something a little bit darker today, and I've also brought it down into my nose contour as well, just so that it slims my nose down just a tad. So I'm going to go into my custom made palette, and I'm going to take the shade Atacama and Spice, and I'm just going to run this all over the eyelid and through the crease, and that is just going to set down this primer and give us a little bit more depth, and you can really wing this shadow out because obviously we are going to be doing a smoky winged liner. And this kind of makeup look is just going to go with the new Beautonomy lashes perfectly, because they are a little bit more of a flared out lash. So I'm going to bring that right into the inner corner as well, all over the lid, into the crease, and pulling it out in that outer corner as well. Next up, we're going to be doing our winged liner. So I'm just going to take my liquid pen liner, and this is going to be a bit more of a dramatic winged liner than we did in my last Christmas glam video. I'm just following the angle of my waterline as if it was to continue. And it doesn't have to be particularly neat because we are going to be going over the top with eyeshadow to really smoke it out. And then we're just going to join it back onto the lash line, fill in that little triangle. And we do want this outer corner to be much thicker than the inner corner. And then as you can see, we've gone much thinner in that inner corner. Okay, so I'm really happy with that wing. It's really thick on the outer corner, really thin on that inner corner, like I said a million times, but that is the aim of a winged liner pretty much. And then we're going to go over the top with the shade Suede and also Dark Nights. So I'm going to start off with an angled liner brush and the shade Dark Nights. And I'm just going to mattify this wing before we start to do any smoking out. If you do have a little bit of a shine on your eyeliner, it's really important to do this step, because if you go straight in with a big fluffy brush, the stickiness of that liner is going to catch on the brush and it's almost going to make the liner a little bit patchy. So I'm just going the whole way along the wing, and then we're going to go in with a slightly fluffier, flexible, flat shadow brush and the shade Suede, and we can go over the top of that liner, and you want to go over the edge of where you've put that liner as well, and that's going to give you that really smoky effect. And just really building up that suede colour until you're happy with the smudginess of it. And just to make sure that brown edge is really diffused, I'm going to go back in with my fluffy blending brush over the top, and that's just going to help to merge everything together. And then what I'm going to do is, on this same brush, take Dark Nights, which is the black, and further smoke that out. I'm just going to go back and forth between Dark Nights and Suede until I'm completely happy with the smokiness. You really want to make sure that you can't really see the end of that liner underneath the eyeshadow. That's kind of how smoky you want to go. And we did that wing liner at the start just to give us a guide and a shape to follow when we're doing the smoky shadow. Okay, so I'm really happy with how that is looking, and you can totally leave it there. But where it's Christmas, we need to add some sparkle. So I'm going to take the shade Golden Sun, which is this gorgeous, glittery, sparkly shade. I absolutely love it, and it's perfect for Christmas. And all I'm going to do is pop that, I mean, how amazing is that? All over the lid. And it doesn't matter if you go over the liner at all. We can go back in with one of our smoky brushes and just re-enhance that liner. I didn't know if you were aware of how much I love the Beautonomy glitters from my previous videos, but let me reiterate, they are just incredible. This is one dip and we have all that gorgeous glitteriness. And where they're pressed glitters, they're so easy to apply. You don't get any fallout on your face on application or glitter falling down your face throughout the day, which is what you get with a lot of loose glitters. And you don't need a glitter adhesive with these, so they're just the perfect formula. I'm now going to go in with my fluffy blending brush just to make sure that edge of glitter is nice and diffused. I kind of like it when the glitter mixes with that liner as well, so I'm just going to go over the top of the liner. It just all merges into one and becomes one festive glittery eye look. I'm going to go back in with Dark Night and a slightly denser brush and just pack that really close to the lash line. I'm going to show you how to apply the new Beautonomy lashes, and it's really important that you do have some liner on your lash line so that the lash band disguise is easier. Cool, so I'm really happy with that. So now I'm going to apply some mascara. It doesn't really matter whether you apply mascara before or after the lash application, but I just prefer doing it before so that the lashes have something to sort of stick to. And also I don't really like to apply mascara to my false lashes. I find it makes them last longer if they are free of mascara. But it is super important to apply mascara to your natural lashes so that it blends into the false lashes better. Where I'm blonde, I've got blonde lashes. So if I didn't apply mascara, you would be able to see my blonde lashes and then really dark false lashes, and it's just not a good look. Okay, so we've got these Beautonomy luxury lashes, and I'm so excited to apply these for you guys. This is actually the first time I'm applying them on myself, so we get to experience them together. So they come in this packaging right here, and as you can see, they're super flared out, so it's going to go perfectly with this winged out eyeshadow look. I like to bend the plastic packaging, and so it's so much easier to take the lash off. And then I'm just going to measure them up on my eye. I'm just measuring them up now and they actually fit perfectly, so I don't have to take any off at all. So I'm going to apply the glue that comes with the lashes to see how well it works. Oh, it's got that sort of blue-white glue, which generally works really well for me. Okay, so I've applied the glue and I'm just going to wait for that to dry so that it's tacky and it's just a little bit easier to apply. So when I'm applying my lashes, I like to have a mirror, and I'm just using my magnetic palette mirror because it's nice and big. So when I apply my lashes, I like to come from height and look down into a mirror so that both my eyes are open and I don't have distorted vision. Then I like to come from height at an angle. So rather than coming like this, we're going to tilt the lash like this and apply. And we're going to place the outer corner and the inner corner just like that. I know I made that look super easy, but it all comes with practice. I wear eyelashes quite a lot, but I'm just going to let that glue dry, and then I'm going to go over the top of the lash band with a liquid black liner just so that everything is super seamless. But yeah, they look gorgeous, especially how winged out they are. They go perfectly with the look. So what I'm going to do now is apply my other lash, complete my complexion and my lip, and show you the finished look. So I was just putting my foundation on and I thought, why not come on and finish the rest of my complexion, seeing as I've got Beautonomy complexion products now. So I've got a little bit of cream bronzer on already, so I'm just going to go in with my bronzer just to set it down and sort of bring it back to life since we've put some powder on already. I am obsessed with bronzer, so we put it all over in this house. Especially on the forehead. So in my last video, I used this blusher here, but I do have another one, so I'm going to give this one a go today. It's a little bit more peachy and it's got a lovely sheen to it, so let's see how we get on. And I'm going to use a Beautonomy brush for this as well. It's the perfect blusher brush. That colour is so up my street, I love that. It gives me sort of Christmas elf blush vibes. Do you know what I mean? I love a little bit of blush on the nose as well. This is definitely my new favourite blush shade. I may have to switch it out. Oh, I love that. I love that shade. I'm sorry, but we're switching you out. Just like that, pop straight in. Okay, now we're gonna go for this highlighter right here. Right on the high points of the face, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose. Just love this highlighter, it's so, so gorgeous. Perfect. Okay, so that is my complexion done. I'm going to do the underneath of my eyes now. I haven't done that for a few videos now, I don't think, so let's do it. So I'm going to take the shade Suede, which is this one here, and run that underneath my lower lash line and making sure to link that up to the top so we've got a continuation of smokiness. There's no telltale lines. I'm just going to take that halfway along, I think, and that's going to really help to accentuate that lift. And then I'm going to go in with my fluffy blending brush. That's just going to make it really, really smoky. That just finishes the look, doesn't it? So that it's not as harsh as black, I'm going to take a brown pencil for my waterline. You can totally leave your waterline bare, but I really love putting something in there. You can see the difference. I just feel like this just makes it look so much more smoky. Let's conceal that lash band with my liquid liner. I forgot to ask actually, what is everyone doing for Christmas this year? And New Year's as well. I know we're restricted on New Year's Eve, but there's different rules for Christmas Day, isn't there? So you can have up to 3 households in your house, can't you, for Christmas? So pop in the comment section below what you're doing for Christmas this year. I would love to know. Luckily, I've got quite a small family, so there's only going to be 6 of us this year anyway. So let's do a big old juicy nude lip. I think that's what this look needs. We've done a red lip for Christmas now. Let's do a big old nude lip. So I'm going to take a pretty neutral brown nude liner. I feel like this look needs a gloss, so let's pop that over the top. Okay, so there you have it. That was my little Christmas get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed and you love the look that I created. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you in the next one.